there's endless ways get caught in the dream of Maya in the sense of over identification and
Oh, that's
labels
so
and
true.
all of these things.
Yeah.
What's happening is that we are being called to love this, to transmute this, and to bring this into balance. It's not about one side over the other side, or it is about learning and expansion and
Yes.
transmutation. So what did we learn? Like for me, it's like I look at organized religion and I say, you know what, there is a place for this. Like
Absolutely.
we need this in our families. We need this in our communities and our tribes. I think sometimes people feel not as satisfied with their religion just because it's so patriarchal. It doesn't really talk about the divine mother, if it believes in divine parents at all. But
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't talk about that divine feminine presence because, the divine masculine is about, it's very protective. It's about order. It's about justice. So if you think about the patriarchal systems, all the language is revolved around these subjects
Yeah.
of service also is divine masculine big time, but divine masculine, protection, service, and order and justice. You think about the divine feminine, it's about intuition, creativity, nurturing energy, sensual energy. And when that's just as part of that divine nature that's inside of us, just like that masculine. Now imagine with the balance of both inside of
Yes.
you, what
Yes.
you could accomplish
Well, it's
in the world of
interesting.
Maya.
Yeah, it's interesting because I always talk about before sessions is we have the right side of our brain and the left side.
Mm-hmm.
And we know there's a right and a left side. The right side is a lot more of the free flowing, it's the spiritual, it's the creative, where the left side's a lot more of the dominant, it's the analytical, it's the questioner, it gets things done. And so I always like to describe that when I connect into spirit, it's almost like I have to turn down the volume of the left side, which is the analytical, the questioning, because it can get so easy to like question everything coming through that I feel
Mm-hmm.
like I have to turn it down and then turn it up to receive information from the right side of just allowing it to flow in. But of course, in life, we want to have a healthy balance between both. And
Mm-hmm.
I also see that's also where grounding comes in and where like being very rooted is so important, is because if you live too much in one side, your body can get so over fatigued or so exhausted that it's like we need to find a healthy balance between both, right? It's like work hard, play hard. Because of course in life we still have to get stuff
Yes.
done. It's not like we can just like sit on a couch and meditate and have and not do anything and just expect everything, which there's a form of that with like manifesting as you put out, but you also need to be willing to put in action, right? So it's
Yes.
finding the balance between both. And so I don't know, I just find that very fascinating, even what you're
Oh my
saying.
gosh. Yeah.